Sadhgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai, and welcome to Jagadambe Reads the Holy Books of India, Bhaktavijaya156. As you may remember, now Gaura had two wives. He was treating exactly the same. Just exactly as he regarded his elder wife, so he regarded his younger wife. Seeing him so regard her, the elder wife began to feel concerned. She asked Gaura, "Why does not the younger wife please you?" He replied, "Your father placed me under an oath, namely that I would not treat you too partially. He put me under an oath to Vitoba. And this is the oath under which my father-in-law placed me, and I have his words firmly fixed in my mind." Hearing her husband say this, the younger wife began to cry. She said, "Oh, sister, why did you get me entangled in this?" Then the elder sister said to her younger sister, "Oh, my dear sister, do not be troubled about this. When night comes, we shall test his heart." When it was night, seeing the Bhakta of Vishnu asleep, his two wives came near him and slept at his side. Each of them took one of his hands and placed it on her body. When he awoke, he began to wonder. Said he, "Although my mind was not thinking of any sensual pleasure, it was my hand that broke the vow." Thus repenting in his heart, listen to what he did. He took a sword and fastened it to a post, and with a firm heart, he cut both his hands off. As he sat there worshipping, the sun now arose. The wives, seeing him now without hands, began to cry out loud. Said they, "A great disaster has happened. Who will now carry on our domestic life? Everywhere the evil-minded will laugh at us, seeing what our conduct has been. We had him perform a second marriage in order to increase our family line. But what can we do before the wrath of God?" Gaura then said to both his wives, "You mourn needlessly. If the husband of Rukmini is your protector, why should you sorrow? No one who receives the wish cow need be troubled as to how he will get a livelihood. If one is sitting under the wish tree, how can there be any lack of food or ornaments to him? So, if the husband of Rukmini is bestowing his favor, why should there be bondage to things of this life? If anyone gets a touchstone in his hand, what can he lack of money and property? So if one's love is given to the repeating of the names of Vital, he cannot be injured by entanglement in worldly affairs. Just as all diseases clear away when one drinks all he or she can of nectar, so no diseases of this earthly life can injure anyone who is repeating with their lips the name of Ram, Krishna, Hari." Thus explaining things to his wives, he continued, happy in mind. He was continually repeating the names of God and never stopped for a single moment. Then came the 10th day of the month of Ashad, July, and Gaura, with joy in his heart, came to the sacred city of Pandari, together with his two wives. They bathed in the Chandrabhaga and paid their respects to Pundalik. They circumnambulated the sacred town and then arrived at the great door of the temple. Along with him, his two wives reverently prostrated themselves on the ground. They embraced the god with reverence and worshipped his feet. Nama was standing at this time by the eagle platform, with cymbals and a band of singers, and with love and joy he was performing a kirtan, and with enthusiasm was repeating the names of God. With the sound of the veena and the drum, there was great enthusiasm in the kirtan. Sadhgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai, thank you for coming. I hope you come again.